Lauren was an outstanding student scholar and an accomplished student athlete. And the students, staff, and faculty who knew her are feeling a profound loss.
A standout Pullman High School track star who went on to the University of Utah is killed overnight. We're live in Pullman, where a community is reeling.
This is Q6 Local News at 5, right now.
We begin tonight with tragic news. University of Utah track star and Pullman native Lauren McCluskey was murdered overnight. The young woman with the world in front of her ripped from it in a matter of moments. McCluskey was just 21 years old, and tonight communities in 2 different states are in mourning. Good evening to you. I'm Dan Kleckner. This has been a heartbreaking day in both Salt Lake City and Pullman, where Lauren McCluskey grew up. Police say McCluskey was murdered by this man, who later killed himself. They say she dated Melvin Rowland for about a month before learning he had lied about his name, lied about his age, and his criminal history. Well, today, school leaders are left to guide friends and teammates through a heartbreak they are having trouble explaining themselves.
This isn't right. I don't really have any words, and they're trying to figure it out. They're kids. This doesn't make any sense.
KHQ's Joe McHale is in Pullman tonight for us. Joe, you had the chance to speak with some of Lauren McCluskey's former teammates and coaches.
Yeah, Dan, and it has really been just a whirlwind of emotions in Pullman the last couple of days, of course, with the highest of highs having game day and all the festivities on Saturday to the lowest of lows. This city now reeling with grief as they have lost one of their own, Lauren McCluskey, and they are thinking about the impact that she left on this community. Talk about a dream, try to make it real. For 21-year-old Lauren McCluskey, this was so much more than a quote in her senior yearbook. It was a way of life. McCluskey was as fierce of a competitor as she was beautiful. The 2015 Pullman High School grad set the bar high and always rose to the occasion. She was a state champion in the high jump and a school record holder in the 100-meter hurdles. Her accomplishments on the field and in the classroom are too many to count, and her hard work paid off. After offers from multiple universities, McCluskey's choice was big news in this small town. She would attend the University of Utah, where once again, she excelled as a student and an athlete. News of her death shook the university at its core, and the ripple effect has been felt in her hometown. With emotions too high and the tragic incident too fresh, family isn't speaking. McCluskey's mother, Jill, did release a heart-wrenching statement where she detailed the horrific conversation she had with her daughter just moments before her death. What's followed has been messages of support for the family. The comments have flooded their Facebook page from people who knew McCluskey and many who didn't.
She was so focused and loved what she did and worked hard at it. She was an incredible athlete.
Patty Green-Kent and Desiree Gold have known McCluskey and her family for a long time, so they set up a vigil to be held here, where McCluskey made her mark on this community, in the very place she made her dreams become real. And that vigil is right here at the track and field at Pullman High School tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. And if you just want to get a sense of just how much McCluskey meant to this community, to this city, this isn't the only vigil that's going to be here. There's going to be one at Washington State University tomorrow night as well, that one at 7 p.m. And we understand that there are going to be other vigils on November 1st and then tomorrow at the University of Utah as well. Dan?
So sad, Joe. Thank you. Well, this story is tragic and especially unsettling because of the phone call between Lauren McCluskey and her mother at the moment of the attack. Her mother, an economics professor at Washington State University, said, quote, "Suddenly, I heard her yell, 'No, no, no.' I thought she might have been in a car accident. That was the last time I heard from her." In a few minutes, a young woman picked up the phone and said all of Lauren's things were on the ground.